He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Jaden Hill.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Oscar Colas leading things off and takes a strike. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Now here is Dominic Fletcher. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right side. Hilliard puts it away. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. In the air, left field. Estrada has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Andrew Benintendi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Jaden, huh? You're doing well, too.
That's a little bit low. That's in there.
1-2.
That one just misses. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hilliard under it. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Rockies coming up. Back here at Coors Field. And our pitcher in this game, Martin Perez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Against Perez.
That one way outside. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball.
On the ground. Tosses to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy, and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error, and it leads to us scoring more runs. Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Michael Toglia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was late. Toglia with a couple of homers in his last game. And it is 2-1.
I don't really like that pitch either.
On the ground, right side. Slides, but it gets by him. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 out.
Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
The 0-1. Outside. First and second, 2 down. And that's outside. And the count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
243 now.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And a curve is down and in.
1-0.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, the second RBIs. We're 31 away from that final.
That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. 1 runs in, and it hits the fence. Farmer rounds third, headed to the plate. The relay throw. It's up the mark, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Henry Davis digging in for the Rockies. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
In the dirt, but kept close. And now the lefty misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Oh, right to the backstop. Hilliard up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Next for Colorado, Owen Miller.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. 1 run across, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, the throw is wild.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 5 and the White Sox 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Hill back to work. And he pumps it a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. On the ground to the left. Foul. And that's just foul. Misses inside. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Yeah, I'm going to use the restroom for boys. I'll be right back.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. You watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Miller gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Man, we must have not done anything that bottom half. Call those strikes. Got it out. At 12 pitches.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Colas batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1. This one in the air. McMahon makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Colorado's DH, Michael Toglia. Up the middle. Throws to first. Out. One
That's
gone, bottom of the third inning. Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Thank you, Kyle.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to him for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. No activity ball in the bullpen. Jake Eder, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Clevenger, the right-hander, also getting loose. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Farmer over at first with one away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for it.
Jake Eder taking over on the mound. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now the Rockies catcher, Henry Davis. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
I was thinking I shouldn't have hit that one.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
You know, sports.
So bases loaded with one away. So in now for Colorado. Oh. Fouled off down the right side.
I'm doing the Houston Astros franchise, the fantasy draft, and I got Jose Altuve up to like 52 on now. Fuck.
Foul ball there. Okay. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. That one not close, and it's 2-2. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded.
There we go.
Upstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run. So they're all loaded up. Next to hit, Tyro Estrada. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. And ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
It did.
Outside low. 2-2. Next offering is outside. Bases loaded. One away. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Digging in, Brenton Doyle. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. They put 2 on the board. 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 7 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Dominic Fletcher. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
No ball.
0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Andrew Vaughn now drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that is out of play. Vaughn in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that one in the air center field. Doyle hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Benintendi to the plate, flied to right his first time. And that's in for a strike. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-1.
Out to short, Tovar. Slings it across.
He's out.
And that is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. So, man aboard. Here's Michael Toglia. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Late with the swing there.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speed.
Over to first. That is the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
There you go.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, Colson Montgomery.
Ball.
And that's too high. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Yep.
In for a strike. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Miller tosses to first, and that will end the inning. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back here in Denver, and now here is Sam Hilliard. Eater back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just misses. Now 1-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Henry Davis. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Shut up.
2 outs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And here is Thairo Estrada. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
And a base hit coming home.
7 doors, man.
He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 8 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hill winds and deals. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Oscar Colas. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty.
2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the back here at Coors Field. The bottom of the 6th inning, and now Ezekiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Palencia, the young right-hander, up and throwing. McGreevy also throwing. Lifted in the air, right field. Colas settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Next to hit, Michael Toglia. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Let's go.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he's clearly ready to jump all over it.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. And first offering is fouled off. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they end up with a runner at third. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
2 outs. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Now the White Sox manager is out of the White Sox going with a new arm, Mike Clevenger.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this.
They get the force out number 3. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 10 and the White Sox 2. And now the DH, Andrew Vaughn.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Out to center. Doyle settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips the corner. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and Benintendi is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Teal getting ready to hit. There's the strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Grounds 1 to short. Tovar slings.
There we go.
To first, and that is that. Nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That one pushed foul. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning.
His brother Mike Clevenger.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Hill back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a man aboard. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Victor Vodnik. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And it's fouled away.
Nice.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one missed.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Dahlbeck in the box again. Takes the strike. Sosa over at second. One down.
Ball one.
Inside. And it's 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Matt Theis steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes he goes.
Gotcha.
That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering upstairs. That's inside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. Out. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Farmer now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
446.
His 7th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 12-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Hey, all my homies eat.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now Sam Hilliard. And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Terrible.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Sam Hilliard's in there too.
They go back-to-back. Home run number 10 of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Brig. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the White Sox manager. New pitcher for the White Sox, Daniel Palencia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one got a piece of him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. On to pinch run, Hunter Goodman. So a man at first. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled off.
They hit him. They hit our catcher. Fuck it, we're gonna hit the rookie.
Goodman, the base runner at first with 1 out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now 2 aboard. Next for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. Ball 1 there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Polas should have this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Dude, Danny Valencia sucks.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one sliced foul. Way outside, and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Colas. And that one almost got him.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that one misses up and in. And now 3-1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Up and in, look out.
Bro, why can't I hit anyone?
One's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Chop to first, and a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But
oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn to their closer, Yoel Payams.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Fletcher on second. Vaughn over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, you know, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it.